Sunday. A child waves. His mother ushers him closer, tongue stuck out. Another wave. 12 p.m. A man waits with a suitcase. Older man double takes and frowns. The man has those sunglasses that are actually reading glasses. I'm being filmed. Out in traffic. Is it worth it? The heat is not something I thought about. The man still waits, burger in hand. A lady runs. Where shall we go today? The number 13 bus passes. Now the blue X1. Take me with you, I'll go. A couple smiles. I wave at a man on the bus. The first smoker. Another double take. First mask I've seen. It's 12:07. Burger man now has a friend. Inky finger to face, hand in hand, mother protects child. U-turn in the road, does it thrill you? A new face from this morning appears, a desk fan in hand, I'm thrilled. Confusion on faces is nothing new. The thud, 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 thud of suitcases over pavements. The ones who choose not to see. The ones who give me a second. Burger man and pal are still waiting. 12:13 p.m. Breton stripes weaving through traffic. Deliveroo speeds on by. My heart just fluttered. I have a lady stopping by over one shoulder. I hope you wonder. An interruption from inside, a delivery of a fan, it feels wonderful. It's 12:17 and a crowd gathers. I feel exposed for the first time, but with fresh air in my face. Juicy written in diamonds across your chest. I'm expecting a friend to drop on by. Any moment now. It's all just moments. Stay in each one a little longer. Amber then red. Green glares from behind. Jeans with rips that have not come from wear. Basketball caps in pink and greys. A traffic jam. At last. Two men have joined Burger Man and Pal. One sneezes. The men leave and I am alone for now. Gold chains and Nike trainers. A red Yaris. I spot my mate. Act natural. Wide shot. Team bride walks by. We exchange waves and I hear a wow. They take a photo with me in it. We all smile and feel it. Why are you talking to on the phone? You look angry. My friend has come closer. I adore his presence. Is he filming or taking a photo? I get half a smile from a dazed man in a trilby. Matalan TK Maxx next. The sun is struggling to come out to play today. The promise of warmth. I mouth words. The glass is doing a good job of keeping noises out. I'm listening to a playlist of music to write to, curated by a man called Buddy. A whole car of people wave. I'm feeling many feelings sat in this narrow space, glass partition to the world. A man in a red car waves and smiles. A little girl slows behind her parent. I wonder how many new faces this face will encounter today. After the emptiness of lockdown, this is a delight. 12:38 p.m. Yellow, purple, yellow, red, black, orange, orange, blue, green, red, white. I take a deep breath. The air is getting stagnated. A red sports car is in the traffic. A camera is in my face. I take another deep breath. Sunday activities, Queen Street, Cardiff. Walking, driving, cycling. In the window sat writing down just what I see, witnessing it all. You look tired. Mint green. My mother says green cars are unlucky. I love her superstitions. I'll wave at every magpie I see and think of her. Police sirens bleed through. Here's the X1 bus again. 52. Neon light letting me know you're open for business. Two motorcyclists ride side by side, conversing. A pink flag hangs from a balcony. There is no other colour to be seen. A ginger man with an orange backpack. An abundance of babies. Children in the sun, ever exploring, ever the inspiration to me. I'm being filmed again. Just be. It's a strange thing, all this. The paper crumples. 12:56 p.m. Two ladies stand with arms crossed outside the sandwich shop. The wind takes their ponytails south. Prison uniform, perhaps. A couple, both in pink suitcase. Ebbs and flows. Your bag is open. Why hasn't your partner told you? Cycling on that footpath gives the rest of us a bad name. 13:02. Traffic slows. Tinted windows. A delivery driver turns in front of me and gives me a warm smile. Bouncing when walking, a man rubs the hair of a woman. Pink suitcase. Green bag. Rolling on the cobblestones away from this place. X1, 58. Lycra-clad cyclists pass the police van. A colour-coordinated couple pass by hand in hand, shoes with no socks. Fashion. A bride and groom go by in a cart pulled by two black horses. The wind flutters the veil. U-turn. The first dog, black, waggy tail. The ones who look but don't react invite me into their weirdness. More distressed jeans, holes as big as Bibles by the knee. Not many smokers out today. A bunch of yellow flowers make their way to the station. A nod from the smiling lady in the big car. Dungarees and brilliant round specs. They've come closer to have a read of what I've already written. Arm in arm, more holes in the knees. 13:17 p.m. Hydrate. It's warm, the water. I can't feel it pass my mouth. Another nod. Maybe I should rest a minute, just observe. More police. I choose not to engage. Too late, eye contact is made. Pink hair, blue trousers. Enough concrete to sink hope. Not quite. I should be counting the smiles. I can still feel them all. A fluffy doggy bounds by. Rest. The path is clear. Just do it written across his chest. Do what? The green I see comes from a solo tree. There's no quick escape from this, over a table or under it. 13:27 p.m. The clack from the typewriter is amplified. The music is leading my mind, pushing my toes. I see the wind in you. I've known its touch. A face mask with tassels swings by, a smile from a man on a red bike. I've seen ladders lay, buggies rushed, but I'm yet to see your face. I find you in most things. Today I'm clear of you. All the different walks, with purpose, with nothing but Sunday on the mind. Young man on the back top seat of the bus sees me and looks away. I look back. He's curious now. I'll never see your face again. A curious couple half welcome me to their day. Another couple share the weight of a shopping bag. Tattoos and swinging arms. The tree casts its shadow on the wooden slatted fence. I spot an artist I know across the street. He looks happy. Looking to the sky made me look too. The veranda is filthy. 13:43. I've worn white to blend in. A double-decker open-top bus passes and a man that looks like Ian Hislop stares at me. A smile so wide from the lady in the white car that I'm sure I'll be seeing in my mind again. X1. A large crowd exits the train station. They make their way towards me. A mixed bag of interactions. I look out for children who have their parents' faces. A crying child is dragged by. I wonder about those who wonder about me. Shall our thoughts be as one later? Shall we ever meet again? Waves from two people sat in a car. Each one I hold for later. Pink hat, yellow t-shirt, a showstopper. Vulnerable, excited, exposed, voyeuristic. A topless man holds the door to a shop open with his chest. He takes a seat now in the sunshine, an anti-back nightmare in a COVID world. Headphones on, headphones in, to be taken away from the now, not letting the world in. Talking with hands, talking with words. Monday, 23rd of August, 2021, 16:54 p.m. My first smile tingles. My first thumbs up giggles. Family of four away to explore. Miles of smiles woven through traffic. She stops to read my words before noticing me. Sometimes this world can feel so cold. Not today, not now, not this moment. For this moment is all there is. Only now exists, this very moment right here. Breathe it, live in it. Smoker with football, ladies in heels, cat in a carrier, short sleeve work shirts on a moderate day. 6 colours to her hair, Lucozade to her lips. Walking with intent, no time for leisure, devoid of pleasure. Let's enjoy walking for walking's sake. Sign of the cross made at me, sign of the cross made at me, sign of the cross made at me. 17:10 p.m. Mother and daughter. The end of my mother's love would end me. Is there a new muse amongst those faces? One to inspire, provoke, enlighten, and engage. For you are still my well, but I need another in your absence. A look of disgust rattles me. Take a breath. No, it's just one moment. A man struggles to read the text. A man eats an apple. A man carries a shopping bag. The blue of your dress, like the blue in your once twinkling eyes. I'll find you in everything, now you're in nothing. The street slows, and I with it. 17:25 p.m. Child with pink bucket and spade hurries away from authority. I understand. You are all muses. The ones who look, then look away. The ones who look, then look again. The ones who look, then hold my eye. The ones who look, then stare. The ones who look, then smile. The ones who look, then laugh in surprise. The ones who look, then stay. Unfamiliar faces in known places. A face emerges with a tap on the glass. You don't remember me, do you? It's Ali. What's the show about? Another tap on the glass, 2 beaming kids and a thumbs up. They come closer again. They are filled with joy, a transference. Pause, observe, connect, hold, hold, hold. X45, 44, 49, taxi, taxi. Let me hold your stare just another second more. Isn't this something? Side smile is still a smile. 18:02 p.m. I wonder if I'll see your face by chance once more in this life. A lady stops to text beside me. I laugh aloud with her. I haven't read over yesterday's words. I just made a girl exclaim, "Oh my God." An entire family just stared me out. A lady in gold swings by and I'm gagging for a smoke. I can feel the muscles in my face stretch from all this smiling. Unplanned connections drawing us together now, momentarily. 18 p.m. Beware boys in big boots, I was warned. They pass, but my interest doesn't wane for what I'm ever warned about. Come warn me about more things, pique my interest, allow me to explore. Wow. I didn't know you were real. Concrete jungle, balcony sun seekers. 9 Heath Hospital. Blue hair, blue top with open bananas. I feel thankful to see the sky today. Bright blue with scatterings of white. Skyscrapers steal the light with entitlement. Perhaps one day I'll drink enough water to drown myself from thoughts of you. Tuesday, 24th of August, 16:59 p.m. Comfort is a word too far. Familiarity, perhaps. Looks at phone, looks at me, smiles. The traffic brings static stares, curious glares, a strong look of disgust. I take no heed. Working on a way to bottle the smiles I'm getting, the connections, however fleeting, create a sensation in my chest that I want repeated. A man with musical equipment pulls by. I try to imagine what sound would come. There's so much to notice. It overwhelms at points. Today feels like an exam. I'm unprepared. There was no preparation possible, surely. A large wooden cross is carried across the street and out of view. A Christian cross. I can't remember the last time I prayed. Twins. Magic. Blue skews my view. Feeling vulnerable, a wave settles me. A wave like that from an old friend you've lost touch with. The first dog of the day keeps the warmth. A couple on the 58 notice me. I'm being filmed now. The girls on the back seat stick their middle fingers up at me. I resist the urge to reciprocate and scratch my neck instead. 17:26 p.m. I do wonder what you all make of this. What would I make of this if the viewer? Being filmed again. She stops when I notice. It's okay. A skateboarder sails past. The sound on the pavement reminds me of the lack of suitcases today. An inflatable chicken is carried underarm. I think of the joy that awaits. 52 Hampton Cress East via Roath, Kincoid. 9 Heath Hospital via City Centre. Back-to-back traffic. We come in peace, pints and cans. Filming again. Vroom. Eye contact, so much eye contact, feeling connected to strangers, briefly fleeting. A family of 5 in a red car all waving, so much waving. I love it. I love these interactions, even the puzzling ones puzzle me more. What you doing? Typing. Great. There's a lot going on again. I'm getting to really look and think from this space. Pollution from traffic, the non-stop traffic. I make a young lad jump by just sitting here. He doesn't laugh it off. Outside thoughts creeping in between the interactions. Keep focused. Focused on what? Time moves a little slower today. Repetition. A baby in a pram eats Milky Bar buttons after a visit to Primark. Stretch. Looking back as he crosses the road. Stretch. 50 Clanrumney via Newport Road. Double waves. 2 horns sound at the traffic lights. More smiles from static cars. A woman stops to ask if she can take a photo. I agree happily. She video calls someone instead and shares the moment. Another bus wells with people curious. It's intense. There's always the choice to look elsewhere, but why would you? 18:28 p.m. A white van, a nod of the head. A fur coat in summer, a heavily tattooed man eating a pear. Chewing gum stains. Oh my God. Is there an eye I'd rather not meet? A cinema employee frowns at me, not very neighbourly. Pink sunglasses and green socks. I'm restless. Stretch, gal, stretch. Stand, sit, stand, sit. All of this. All of us. I didn't think of you once during this sitting, till now, clearly. Two girls jump and scream. Friday, 27th of August, 18:30. My heart is beating out through my chest. Fourth sitting, 100 feeling. The gallery is open. I feel vulnerable again, completely exposed. First eye dodge, first police, first traffic jam, first wave, first hiya. I'm settling. Second eye dodge. Thud, 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 thud. A man stops to read. He smiles, he waves. Thumbs up from the dragon. I'm settled. A group of men move closer. A group of men move on by. In two they walk, in two they talk. Two. I was, I can, I could, I would, and you, let's dance once this is all over. Where are you all going? Thank you for stopping by. Goodbye. If someday was now, I'd tell you how I feel. Rushing. 1849. A jumpsuit. The N key is sticking. N, 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 N. It's quiet this evening. Friday, dinner time, confusion drives by. The luggage weighs so much he shifts hands. Little girls jump and applaud me. Joy fills both spaces. It's lasting. 1901. Footfall increases. Perhaps this was always meant to happen exactly like this. All of this. Every face that's looked back upon this face, I wonder what becomes of you all. I wonder about the man who stands before me now intensely. Perhaps the first. I'm watching. He's waiting. It feels like a performance. It feels like a performance. Words, words, words. A downpour or a famine, perhaps. 1912. First recording of the sitting. Each day a different flow, yet much the same. Movements, actions, a known face appears. Perhaps this time will be different. A double nod, a static skateboarder, a night out, a crowd of two has gathered. Scream, a massive scream. I can't remember the exact words, but I remember the feelings. 19:19 p.m. 11 minutes remaining. Running with coffee past 7. The conversation is animated. Red, amber, green. The ones who turn back and beam. A collection of moments, all this, all of it. Oh my God. Rest. Pause. Sit back. It's tough. Now to climb this table with an audience. Monday, 30th of August, 2021. 8:23 a.m. Bank holiday morning brings stillness. Bar the pigeons. A woman fixes her makeup in the mirrored window of Greg's. Grey as the clouds tracksuit. Side eye on me, the sides of me, the shapes we make. 9 Heath Hospital. Pillars of steel, pillars of concrete. Running in red from an open door. Orange bag held tight in the left hand, 8:36 a.m. A lorry of white blocks the space. Finger biting. Breakfast roll devouring. Headloo. Number 2. 4 people spot me from across the road. They cross over. They don't smile back. I try the next person. They don't smile back. I wait. 2 lorries in the traffic jam, neither notice. I get a nod and a beaming smile from a passerby. Heads down in phones, lost to the surroundings. A shock of pink on both sides of the road. More headloo. Yellow, orange, blue, white. 4 lads decide on breakfast options, heading on past Greg's. 8:51. Buses run on. I should have had some breakfast. Texting whilst driving, where is the justification? Crisp white shirt, pursed-lipped smile. I think of all the faces I've encountered from this window. A massive yawn happens from a young girl. 2 denim jackets, matching blue bus. I spot a dog I know walking with his lovely owners across the crossing. Too far for hello. 1 dog, 4 pigeons, tens of humans, 6 bikes, 7 buses, 2 police, 1 face tattoo. Blue hair. Blue is my niece's favorite color. Second suitcase thuds through. I find myself finding you in everything I've tried to write you out of me. A nose pick from a red Uber. Short ankle grazing trousers with white sports socks and docks. Trains through greens, a yellow bicycle gets beeped. The sound of the typewriter echoes, muffled traffic. 9:17. Lad on a scooter pulls in to look at himself in the mirrored wall opposite. Smoking whilst driving. Buses intimidate me. So many faces at once. A napkin flaps outside Subway. A big issue seller tries to sell me a magazine. I try to explain my situation, that I'm stuck behind glass. He gets pissed off and walks away. 2 faces that have passed me twice pass again, still no interaction. A woman smokes. I get the urge. A Stetson, pink hair. More texting whilst driving. Traffic is increasing. 2 men in Adidas matching this cornucopia setting. Tuesday, 31st of August, 13:03 p.m. Final sitting, first smile, first confusion. 8.5 hours so far, noticing. A friend arrives to take some pictures. It feels fresh today, perhaps, as it's the last sitting. I'm scooping up all possibilities. My friend waits for the pictures to develop. Cycling on the footpath, a family in blue and red stroll by. A lady takes a wide step back. Today has no sound but the keys. A thumbs up. I think I recognize a man from a dating app. I'm being filmed quite closely. It's the strangest of feelings and wonderings. Where will the footage end up? Who will the people be that experience this secondhand? A lady stops to read, then smile. Another double takes, then carries on. 2 run across the street laughing through traffic. 13:19. Each sitting a different feeling, a new flavor to devour. 2 elderly ladies take their time. Unicorn sparkle backpack, blue hair in a bun. The patterns become recognizable, the reactions predictable, mostly. Pink-haired security. Color beams through the concrete. It's mostly black and navy and grey, worn and seen. Tuesday lunchtime. 9 hours. Cool. A man who looks like Boris stops, then walks. Turns, then walks back. Raised eyebrows. A lady stops, jumps, and mimes a heart attack. We both chuckle. I apologize. A look of disgust. They hit me, but I don't carry them with me. Office attire, smart casual, carrying sandwiches, rushing back, headloo, brimming Primark bags, a sleeping child, running. 13:40, hand on heart, crutches, arm in arm, double smiles through masks. It really all is in the eyes. smizing. 57 followed by the 45. A girl stops outside the window on the phone. She looks confused. They walk back the way they came. A child is carried on the back. A man struggles with an overloaded IKEA bag. Oh my God. 9 followed by X1. Things are moving along quite quickly today. Matching padded jackets. A lady speaks aloud to herself across the road. An open notebook. An open shirt. Oh my God. Hand over mouth. A curious teen and his laughing friend. 13:55. Yellow car. Red van. Doing up shirt buttons as he runs across the street from the building opposite. A lady and 6 kids. Fair play. Smile from a man in a white van. Orange bags swing. It was never my intention to startle, but to connect, to observe, to record, to witness. Chopin plays. It soothes. A van reverses in traffic for a second look. We smile. A mother stops to explain to her child what I'm doing. She looks unimpressed. I get a wave at least. 4-pack extra strong kitchen towels. Fag in mouth, can in hand, reading. I'll take this to 10. 20 left. A slow but intense smile. Riding a skateboard, one on his back. Cycling a bike, one skateboard on his back. Butterfly and dinosaur face paint. An empty bus. A Pringles can races by in the hand of a teen. Where are you all going to today? Perhaps one day I'll get to ask rather than dream. Traffic stumble still rumbles my stomach. 2 people spot me from across the street. They stare and stare. 14:23. It's a popular spot for crossing the road, nipping through cars in a jam. Perhaps this is the end. Wait, there's more smiles and connection to be had. I take in a few more.